Assalamualaikum everyone. In today's lecture, we are going to start our endocrine system. In the previous lecture, we have discussed exocrine gland and the whole exocrine systems and all of its gland and explain all the glands in the separate video. You can visit this video also. But now we are discussing exocrine system short introduction. Then in the next videos, we will discuss its all the glands individually in all the separated videos. So let's get started, and also subscribe my channel and like my videos and also share it with your friends. So now we are going to discuss the endocrine gland, and all of you know that these are the glands which release their secretory products directly into your bloodstream rather than a duct. And you know very well in the exocrine glands, I have described to you that exocrine glands release their secretory products in a duct, and they have their targeted cell near to them. But in case of endocrine gland, their targeted cells are very distant from them. So these glands have surrounded by a strong connective tissue capsule which has fibrous extension called as trabuli, and these trabuli provide your internal support and give gland a globular appearance. Okay. The hormones are commonly stored in intracellular within the secretory vesicles, and they are released by a process of exocytosis. In all the lectures of exocrine gland, I have explained how they release their secretions, but in case of exocrine gland, the secretions is released by a process which is called as exocytosis. An exception to this is the thyroid gland, which stores its hormone extracellularly as an inactive precursor molecule. So that was a short introduction of endocrine glands. So now we discuss the anatomy of endocrine system. Compared to the other organs of the body, the organs of endocrine system are very small and impressible. However, the function of endocrine glands is very impressive, and when their role is maintaining the body homeostasis is considered, they are true giant. They are explaining that the structure of endocrine gland is very small, but their function is very important. Now you can locate all the endocrine glands which are located there. First is the pituitary gland, which is located in your brain, and it secretes many different hormones, and which also affect some other gland. So therefore your pituitary gland is also called as master gland, because they not only regulates its own secretions, but also they are helpful in the regulation of other glands secretion. Most of the glands are connected to the pituitary gland, and they are regulated by the pituitary gland. Then the second is the hypothalamus, which is present in your brain, the brain region which controls the pituitary gland, and it also has some secretions in it. Now the second one gland which is located in your neck-like region, it is thyroid gland, and it affects the metabolism among the other things, and it is wrapped by your trachea. Then we have parathyroid gland. They help to regulate the calcium level in your blood, and you know very well the importance of calcium in our body's metabolism or bone growth. Then we have adrenal gland on the top of each kidney, and it helps to trigger the fight or flight response. Then we have pancreas, which regulate the blood sugar level, and in a female we have ovary, which secretes female sex hormone. In the male part we have testes, and which secrete male sex hormone. So all of these glands are endocrine in nature. And now we discuss the detail of every gland in the separate videos. So as we discussed that all the endocrine glands release hormone. The hormones are actually chemical messengers that transfer information from one cell to another, and they help in the coordination of your body functions. So these chemical messengers affect the distant targeted cells. So the term hormone is come from the Greek word which is means to arouse, which means to arouse something or to stimulate something. So the chemical is the key to incredible power of the endocrine system, because endocrine system is nothing without this hormone. So it may be defined as a chemical substance that is secreted by the cells into the extracellular fluid or your blood, and it regulates various metabolic activities of your body, of your other cells. So that's why the hormones are very important for us. If in our body the hormonal imbalance occur, then our whole body affected by it, not only one organ affected by it, our whole body shows symptoms that we have hormonal imbalance. So that's why the hormones have great importance in our life. So now we discuss what are some types of hormones. First, we divide the hormones into the three categories: endocrine gland hormone, paracrine hormone, and autocrine hormone. Endocrine hormone, you know that they affect the distance targeting cells. Paracrine hormone affect their neighboring cells which are closer to them, and the autocrine hormone affect the cell that release them, means they affect that cell which release it. So now another thing is that they are very specific in nature because they bind to only their specific receptor. So we have also divided the hormones on the base of their nature. First is the peptide hormone. They have protein in them, proteinous in nature. For example, insulin, glucagon, and various growth hormones. Second is the steroidal hormones. They are aldosterone, progesterone, and cortisone, estrogen. While third we have amino derivatives. They are contain amino group in them. For example, epinephrine and non-epinephrine. So we have discussed some introduction about the hormone. Now we discuss the function of endocrine system. Now in the last we discuss the function of endocrine gland. First function is the water equilibrium, that it maintain the water equilibrium in our body. The regulation of water balance in our body is very important for us. So it also regulates the fluid concentration in our body related to the water. So if we have a decrease in water concentration, it increase solute concentration in our body. It also control our growth, metabolism, and tissue maturation. So the endocrine system controls the growth of many tissues like your bones and your muscles. The degree of metabolism of various tissues is to maintenance of the normal body temperature. So they not only help in the growth of your bones and muscles, but also help in the maintenance. For example, it maintain your body temperature and the normal mental functions. Maturation of tissues mean which appear in the development of adult feature and adult behavior. It also determined by your endocrine system. Then third function of the endocrine system is to heart rate and the blood pressure management, that it assess the heart rate and the blood pressure and aid in preparing the body for the physical position, such as if we increase our physical motion, it also increase our heart rate and blood pressure, and if we have decreased physical motion, then it also decreases your heart rate and your blood pressure. Fourth function is your immune system control, that it help and regulate in the production of your immune cells. And fifth is the reproductive function, that the endocrine system regulates the development and the function of your reproductive system in male and female, in help in the uterine contraction and also help in the release of milk. For example, endocrine system control the uterine contraction during the delivery, and it also stimulates the milk production in the females. Seventh thing is the iron management, that it's also regulate the concentration of fluid, for example sodium, potassium, calcium concentration in our blood, and it also regulate glucose level by releasing the insulin and glucagon, which is released by your pancreas. And control of blood sugar level is very important, and it also play important role in your nutritive role in our blood. That all about today's lecture. I hope that you will like this video. Please subscribe my channel and like my videos. Thanks for watching my video, and if you have some question, then question them in the comment section. I will answer to you. And Allah Hafiz, take care of yourself.